couture gowns to diamond earrings and countless pairs of designer heels, the Duchess of Sussex rarely wears an outfit more than once. And yet again Meghan looked stunning last night, in a sparkling £3,400 floor-length dress by Roland Murray teamed with a bracelet that belonged to Princess Diana and a black Givenchy clutch, as she joined Prince Harry at the Royal Albert Hall for the premiere of Cirque du Soleil's Totem. But a lot of hard work, and money, goes into becoming a royal style icon. In 2018 alone, the Duchess wore new clothing worth an estimated £400,000. Now Mail Online can reveal the secrets behind Meghan's royal wardrobe, how she pays for it, and the people who helped to build it, including her secret weapon, stylist BFF Jessica Mulroney. One of the biggest questions is how the Duchess pays for her fabulous wardrobe. Before marrying Harry, Meghan, who amassed a £3.8 million fortune as an actress in Suits, paid for clothes herself and received gifts from brands who wanted her to wear their items. Now that she's a duchess, like all British royals, she is prevented by royal protocol from accepting freebies. Luckily, since entering into the firm, she doesn't have to worry about how she pays for her extensive wardrobe money, as her husband is worth an estimated £30 million. The Duke of Sussex and Prince William are believed to have each inherited a trust of around £10 million from the estate of their late mother Princess Diana, as stated by royal expert Marlene Koenig. Since he was 25, Harry is said to have received £321,313 per year in dividends from investment profits from his mother's estate, according to Forbes. In addition to this, the Duke is reported to have shared with his brother around £14 million from the late Queen Mother. She reportedly put the bulk of her estimated £70 million fortune into a trust fund for her great-grandchildren in 1994, of which Harry and William will have received around £7 million each. Harry also earned between £32,000 and £45,000 annually during his 10-year career in the army, it is claimed. Although he is estimated to be worth £30 million, it is unclear how the remainder of his wealth is made up. Harry and Meghan also have the cost of their work-related activities, including some clothing, covered by the Prince of Wales. They share an estimated £3.5 million of his official household budget, funded by the Duchy of Cornwall private estate. The couple have been living in Nottingham Cottage, part of Kensington Palace, where they currently reside when in London. They have also rented a £2.5 million, four-bedroom property nestled in the heart of the Oxfordshire countryside. Later this year they will move into Frogmore Cottage on the Windsor estate, a beautiful Grade II listed home that is having a £3 million renovation. A Kensington Palace spokesman said the costs of any substantial building work would be covered by the sovereign grant, which is ultimately funded by the taxpayer. Decorative work inside the cottage is expected to be paid for by Harry and Meghan, whose wedding cost the public purse £3.4 million. With her impeccable taste, Meghan has reportedly hired the top designer of the Soho House clubs to decorate because she wants the cottage to look like the chain of private members' clubs. Kensington Palace declined to comment on their living costs, but said that clothing is paid for privately. Meghan's close friend and unofficial stylist Jessica Mulroney, she is not on the palace payroll but advises the Duchess on what to wear and joined her on her recent Australian tour, is the mastermind behind some of her most iconic looks. It is thanks to Montreal-born Mulroney that the Duchess regularly wears pieces from little-known Canadian designers, from Santander to Aritzia. Many of these labels are closely linked to Mulroney's work as a brand ambassador, such as House of Nani and Judith and Charles, some of whom have publicly thanked the stylist for her help in securing the ultimate royal stamp of approval and subsequent sales boom. One such label is luxury jewelry brand Birks, who previously hired the fashion guru as their style expert and were introduced to Meghan by Mulroney herself. The two ladies enjoy a close friendship as well as a working relationship, and Mulroney even traveled to Sydney for Meghan's first major overseas tour in October. According to royal commentator Omid Scobie, Mulroney quietly flew into London last July to help Meghan with final preparations for her Dublin tour, as well as helping her pick outfits for a string of upcoming high-profile engagements such as Prince Louis' christening. Amanda Dishaw, editorial director of royal fashion site Meghan's Mirror, told Mail Online that much of the Duchess' pregnancy wardrobe, including her £170 Hatch Eliza dress, is believed to have been purchased from Toronto maternity boutique Connie Plus Ren, which the two women used to frequent together when Mulroney was expecting daughter Ivy. "I think Meghan really trusts Jessica," she said. "Jessica has a really good eye for fashion, and that's why we're seeing a lot of Canadian designers popping up on Meghan." While there is no doubt as to Mulroney's influence on Meghan's style, the Duchess is also believed to have a small team of staff helping to coordinate her closet from Kensington Palace. Dishaw told Mail Online she has personally seen copies of itemized invoices from designers and high street stores addressed to the palace, and she believes outfits are planned 3 to 4 months in advance for high-profile royal events. It is thought that the palace team are tasked with sourcing pieces from smaller British brands, while Mulroney is given free rein with US and Canadian labels. There is definitely a palace team who would be looking for British fashion, looking for things from high street British shops to be incorporated into her wardrobe, said Dishaw. And there's definitely Jessica Mulroney doing shopping for her. "I think it's really interesting that she's choosing to continue to wear Canadian brands. We have seen some smaller British brands get some love, but I'm quite surprised that she hasn't switched to wearing some Hobbs or some Rice or some high street brands." Whenever the Duchess wears an item of clothing, the impact to the brand is incredible, with the item usually selling out within hours of her appearance. The now iconic lined coat worn by Meghan at the photo call to announce her engagement to Prince Harry in November 2017 is one such example. According to Maclean's, Line's PR chief Natasha Koifman received a call from Mulroney on the morning of the engagement to say the coat had been chosen for the photos that were to be beamed around the world, causing it to sell out instantly. Freebies and gifts are strictly banned in the royal family, and there is no suggestion that Meghan has accepted fashion freebies since moving into the palace. But Meghan has been known to wear pieces gifted to her before becoming a royal, such as the £90 velvet slippers from Bertie sent to her when she was working as an actress. Similarly, California label Frank and Eileen sent Meghan with a linen shirt during her showbiz days, which she went on to wear on Fraser Island last year. The Duchess is yet to recycle a dress from her ever-expanding royal wardrobe, instead freshening up her look with several different versions of staple pieces. Indeed, almost every item she wears for public engagements is brand new, and on more than one occasion she has even forgotten to remove the wrapping. A £475 Strathberry tote bag debuted in Dublin still had its plastic casing attached, while a £380 customized self-portrait dress worn in Tonga had the label hanging from the hem following a mid-flight outfit change en route from Fiji. But far from gathering dust at the back of Meghan's wardrobe, some of these items are ultimately donated to charity, she revealed last week. The Duchess revealed she had donated one of her handbags, from a collection worth an estimated £40,000, to women's charity Smart Works in London. When Meghan wore a couture gown in Tonga in October, the label's creative director revealed he had been contacted by an unnamed stylist just a fortnight earlier, and given a mere 2 days to complete it. Although last-minute alterations had to be made due to Meghan's baby bump, forcing Irish designer Don O'Neill to put preparations for his bridal show on ice, the dress had to be rushed to the palace with just days to spare. Similarly, Mulroney was tasked with creating a last-minute wardrobe ahead of Meghan's move to Britain that included her engagement outfit, according to John Muscat, president of Line, who only found out it had been chosen on the morning of the royal wedding announcement. The $799 Canadian dollars, £584.02, white coat was an instant sellout thanks to the royal bride's endorsement.